Alrighty. This is character introduction for Sushi. Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself first as a player and then as a character? Tell us a little bit about what you'll be playing as.
I'm decently new to D&D, but yeah. So my character's name is Sushi. He is a wood elf. He used to own a shop, but he lost it, and now he is an alcoholic. And now he works on the streets, and he's a street vendor for sushi. And yeah, he's pretty depressing, but very wise.
With that, we begin. We open up with Sushi standing at the base of a large building. 3 stories, partially wood, partially stone. You stare through the windows and see numerous wealthy looking people on the inside walking around in suits and ties. Today is the day. Today is the day you finally get to speak to a lawyer about everything Michael did, about the shops that he opened to try to take your business away, to try to figure out if you have a case. Hopefully, you can get some money back and open up at least a shop and be stuck with something better than a street vendor booth. But first things first, you gotta talk to a lawyer.
He's gonna touch the glass, right? And he's gonna be like, one day, one day, I will win. And then he just like pushes off, and then he like goes inside to talk to a lawyer.
You go inside and you see that there's numerous different like small offices on the inside. Doors closed, but they have glass doors and everything like that. Looking in, you can see different people talking to wealthy-looking people in suits. You walk up to the frontmost desk and you see a tall, thin man with very stringy gray hair and a very pointy face look out at you out from behind the desk. Do you have an appointment?
No, I mean, yes,
Let me look through our notes and see. Can I get a name?
sushi, sushi.
Sushi. He pulls out a massive book, blows the dust off of it, flips through. Sushi. Aha, here we go. You've got an appointment. It's about 10 minutes on the 3rd floor. Go ahead, head up there.
He's gonna go up to the 3rd floor now,
You
and
go ahead and walk your way up the stairs. Up 1 flight, up 2, up 3, all the way up to the 3rd floor, and again, it's laid out much the same as this last floor that you were just on. A series of offices with glass walls and doors. You see one with an open door, and you see a man sitting behind the counter, his feet up on the desk, and he has what looks like a multi-tool pocket knife with a nail file pulled out, and he's currently using it to file his nails.
now he's gonna look at the. Wait, is he up with the lawyer now, or?
You're standing just outside that lawyer's specific office.
He's gonna knock on the door.
He looks at you, takes his feet off the desk, and says, come in, come in. My door's open, you're fine.
He opens the door, and he's like, "Hello."
You must be Mr. Sushi. He looks at you and kind of snaps his finger in the air. Hello, are you Mr. Sushi? Is there anyone in there?
Yeah, sushi. That's me. So he's gonna go take a seat now.
I read the letter that you sent in. Just want to make sure I have all the facts straight before I fill you in on everything. So you ran a multi-shop sushi empire, is that correct?
Is correct, indeed.
And after your divorce, it looks like your ex-wife, Shannon, took half of your assets, is that correct?
That is correct.
So my understanding is she sold off her half of the assets and the shops that she now had under her control. And then the remaining shops you had went bankrupt within the next 2 years. And you are trying to blame her new husband because he opened up a series of restaurants directly across the street from each of your locations with slightly cheaper prices. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And that person, Michael, the new husband, you also took a loan out from him to try to keep one of your shops open.
No choice. No one had choice in those areas. Price is so high. I swear, too high.
So you took out a 15,000 gold piece loan with Michael,
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Big money.
and your shop still went under.
Yep.
So you cook at just the one street vendor. You don't have any main shops or restaurants or anything anymore, correct?
No, I don't have no money. It's gone.
So how much were you looking at suing this Michael for?
All my shops back. I want them back. Yeah, I want all my shops back.
What is the estimated value of your shops? If you don't have an exact number, I just need an estimate. I'm trying to figure out how feasible your case is here.
Wait, out of character, how many shops would you say he owned?
At one point, you owned 13,
Oh, okay.
all of them across Baldur's Gate. Now you have nothing but a single street vendor, basically the equivalent of a New York City hot dog stand.
Okay. So wait, how? What would you say his net worth would be back then when
Back
he used to
then,
have?
your net worth might have been probably 300,000 to 400,000 gold. Now it's probably like
Oh,
negative
okay.
10,000.
So my net worth when I was making money was about like 300, 400,000. Now it's not that good, but soon it will be.
So you want to sue him for opening businesses across the street from you and for asking you to pay a loan back.
No, he tried to like beat me up. You don't know. He's crazy. Get it like stop me or I'll stop.
Do you have any evidence of this? Because Mr. Sushi, everything you're saying is, at least from my understanding, everything he's done so far is within the bounds of the law. Do you have any proof of him trying to harm you or threaten you?
Not currently, but I will.
If
I
you
will
can get
indeed. I will get all the proof you need.
if you can get some substantial proof, and it would have to be very substantial, there is a possibility of you having a case, but at this current moment, it it doesn't look promising, Mr. Sushi. Now, I can tell you, with my firm, we are not allowed to turn someone down. If you still want to press charges, you are welcome to. But with your current financial situation, paying the lawyer fees and going through that lawsuit without substantial evidence would almost certainly guarantee a loss, and it seems to me like you don't have those assets to accomplish that. I mean, you could pay for as many lawyers as you want, but at the end of the day, without evidence, you're just paying to lose cases. Now, don't get me wrong, I like money. I do. I'm a lawyer. I feel bad for you, dude. You have less money than most of the dudes on the streets.
That is not true.
I mean, just looking at the numbers here, this case could cost you upwards of 90,000 gold pieces.
I want to do it. I know I can't do it.
Okay. Listen, here's my card. Here's your little business card. Just think about it for a few days. Come back when you're ready, once you have some evidence, and we can start a game plan. We can work up a contract and everything like that and start. But just think about it, please. Do you have any other questions, comments, concerns, anything?
So I go lift up his arm, pat the guy head.
He fixes his hair after you mess it up and just says, okay, look.
Yep. I leave now. Bye.
He gives you a puzzled look as you step out. Back out into the main floor. You go down the stairs, back out to the lobby. The front desk person looks at you and says, Did you have a good meeting? Was everything to your liking?
No. I had a bad time.
I'm sorry to hear that. I do hope you'll be back. And with that, you look up at the clock and realize you have to be at a restaurant on the other side of town in the next 10 minutes to meet up with your son.
He's actually gonna try to find like a horse or something to get on.
You walk out into the street and you see that there's a couple like horse-drawn wagons and whatnot.
He's gonna go get a horse-drawn wagon.
You walk over to one and the driver looks at you and says, That'll be 5 silver.
Let's play a game for it.
He looks at you. Do you want to play a game?
You drive me to where I need to go. If you win, I pay you.
If I win, you pay me double.
Okay. You will lose. You are not ready.
What's the game?
Arm wrestle.
Arm wrestling. Fine. He steps off the wagon, stands next to you on the street. You have a table, a bench, something to use.
That he can like go grab a table from.
Roll perception. Let's see if you can find any.
Perception? Okay. Oh wow, it's a 19 plus 7, it's 26.
You see that there is a local restaurant about a quarter of a block up with some outdoor seating that you guys could probably use.
Yeah, he's gonna go run. He's gonna start running over there.
You get over there and you see that there's a single open table, but it's covered in like food scraps and gunk. It's not pretty. You get over to the little table on the outdoor seating porch.
Oh no.
You see
He's gonna like.
the wagon driver walking up behind you.
Why don't we just do it at the end of the wagon or the front of the wagon?
You couldn't have said that when we were already over there? And he gestures his hand towards the wagon and then looks over. And you see that there's a family of goblins that just hijack the wagon and drive off with it. He's, God
Oh no.
damn it. He takes his tie off and throws it on the ground. Third one this month.
It is all your fault. It is not my fault. You suck.
He says, I suck. I wasn't the one who got the wagon fucking stolen. You're paying for the goods on that.
You're the one who left. You no, I am not. I will kill you.
You see, you see a family of four, like, raise their hands behind you. You look over your shoulder. They step away from their table and walk off. The wagon owner, he takes something off one of the tables. He takes like a plate and he smashes it. Now he has a shard of porcelain in his hand. He says, "You're paying for that fucking wagon. That's not coming out of my paycheck."
Would we say that I have a broken beer bottle in my pocket?
Not currently, but I'll say that you can find one on one of the tables nearby if you want to grab one and break it.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't grab a bottle and break it.
He holds the porcelain up to you. He says, "Look, I don't want to fucking fight you, but you're paying for the shit on that wagon."
I am not paying for anything. Let's scrap. I will kill you, my friend. I was the best fighter back in my hometown. I won't lose to you. You cannot beat me. I am the champion. Sushi champion of the world. Greatest sushi master ever to live.
I don't know what the you're smoking, dude. He said, "You're paying for the on the wagon." You watch as he kicks his foot out and he knocks over one of the wooden tables. It's your last chance or I'm calling the guards. You see someone at one of the tables nearby run off to go grab guards somewhere.
Well, I had a meeting to go to. He's gonna like try to stab him if he gets close enough.
Roll initiative.
Oh no!
Right, the wagon driver got a 16.
We
What did
really
you get?
having a homeless man versus a driver.
I mean, Sushi's
Right
not like
now.
homeless. He has a little apartment.
He's not
but
homeless, but he's like, yeah, but like,
he's pretty damn close.
it's really like the UK knife fight. So he would got a 22.
22. All right, you get to go first. He's about 5
Yeah.
feet in front of you. We'll say this is. We'll give it the stats of a dagger. I think that's pretty fair.
Wait, can I use flurry of blows with this bottle?
So flurry of blows would just be an unarmed strike, or would just be with unarmed strikes.
Oh, okay. Wait, right now he can only attack once, I think, right? Yeah.
Yes, because you are level 4.
Okay. So it's the same damage as a dagger, so he's gonna try to stab him.
Already rolled a hit.
Okay. A 25. Ooh.
That is gonna hit. Damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. You lunge forward and with the broken end of the beer bottle, take one nice sharp stab right to his hip. Anything else for turn?
I could take the dodge as a bonus action, though. Oh no, it's disengage or dash.
Yes.
Oh wait, yeah, I can use dodge, but oh yeah, I can. I can spend patient defense. I can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on my turn.
Do you want to do that?
No, I'm just mentioning it.
Okay.
It's kind of ass.
Alrighty. All right. The wagon driver is going to go ahead and take his turn. He's going to lunge forward, and as he does so, holding the piece of porcelain in his hand, you can see that there's a good amount of blood running out of the side of his hip down the whole right thigh, drenching his brown pants and making them almost black and wet in spots. He's going to make 2 attacks against you with that shard of porcelain. That first one, that will be a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
No,
17 does not hit. Damn. So what's
his
your armor
unarmored
class?
defense is crazy. 20.
Whew.
Of
Alrighty. Well, that second attack is a 12, so he's going to lunge
course.
forward, swinging that piece of porcelain. First one, he goes right over you, and he knocks a couple glasses off a table. The second one, he lunges forward again and trying to take a stab at you, and you kind of dodge back a little bit. With that, it's your move.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again with the bottle. There's a 24 hit.
That'll definitely hit. Damage?
7 piercing damage.
You get another
Yeah.
swift stab just about an inch above the last one on his side. And as you pull the broken bottle out, you see a small portion of a shard is stuck in his hip. And as you pull it out, you see the blood kind of starts to spurt out and spray all over the tablecloths and tables next to you. He's going to go ahead and try to make his attacks against you. First one, that is going to be a 24 to hit. The second one, that is going to be a 16. So only one of those will hit you. All right, he lunges forward that piece of porcelain. Sharp cut right across your face, cutting you from about the corner of your eye all the way across the bridge of your nose for 7 slashing damage. You'd feel the blood start trickling down your face and thin little veins of blood. With that, it is your turn. What do
He's
you do?
gonna try to. He's gonna use his strike now. Oh no, his dagger to hit him again. But
Alrighty,
he
roll to
wants
hit.
to try to like not kill him though. So
So this time you're going non-lethal.
yeah,
Okay, roll to hit.
non-lethal first nat 20.
You got a nat 20.
That's a nat nat 20
Alrighty, damage.
damage. I double that, right? Because we're playing.
Yes, and then afterwards you take that grievous wound. Though since it is non-lethal, you can opt out of the grievous wound.
Okay, but I
Damage.
can still roll a grievous wound if it's non-lethal.
Yes.
That
It would just be
is
closer to like a bruise or a broken bone than, something
okay.
grievous.
Yeah, that's 18 points of damage.
Whew. And then grievous wound,
Grievous wound is a 71. Let's go.
71. You take the portion of bottle you
Yeah.
have, and as you swing it, you don't quite hit him with the bottle. You actually hit him with the bottom of your hand, almost like a hammer fist, right on the side of the head. And as you do so, you hit him right on the cheek at just the right angle to send a tooth flying out of his mouth and arcing across this little like portion of the this dinner area. He staggers back a little bit as blood begins to trickle from his mouth. Anything else?
No. He's just gonna look at him and be like, "You cannot beat me. I told you this already."
He is going to make an attempt to grapple you. I need a contested strength
No.
check.
Contested, so you're rolling against it. I bet.
Yes.
Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Alrighty. He goes to grab you, and he gets his fingers through your hair, or what little hair you have, and you duck under and out of the way. Which I just realized something. We never properly described what Sushi looks like. Do you want to go ahead and give us a quick rundown of what he looks like?
He's a bald elf man that has white facial hair, like a little white goatee, and he has little white hairs on top of his head. And he wears a giant, like one of the Japanese, like circular triangle caps, right, all day long. And kind of like a karate gi in like Japanese sandals. He pretty much looks like an Asian sensei elf. That's the best way to put it.
With that, he goes to try to grab you. All he does is knock the hat off of your head. It is your move.
Okay. He's gonna try to stab him again.
All right, roll to hit.
To hit, that's a 9 hit.
Does a 9, not even close. You go to swing at him, and
No.
he dodges back a little bit. And all you do is you hit one of the tables next to you, and you feel your little broken bottle kind of reverberate in your hand and crack a little bit. That it is his turn. He's
Ow.
going to take 2 more swings at you. First one, that'll be a 22 to hit. The second one will be a 17. And he swings his piece of porcelain down. Nice solid cut right between your shoulder blades. That'll be 9 points of slashing damage. With that, he staggers back a little bit, and you see that the blood coming out of his side it's getting more and more extensive with each second. Like, he looks at you. You're paying for it, wagon. With that, it's your turn.
Okay. He's gonna stab him again.
Fair enough. Roll to hit.
This time he's gonna do a backflip and then like try to vault over him, do a backflip and stab him in the back.
Roll me an acrobatics check. Let's see how successful you are at doing that flip.
25, 18 plus 7.
It is the most elegant backflip you've seen in a long time, and the most elegant one you've done in probably the past 20 years.
He's gonna stab him in the back with the bottle.
Ready? Roll to hit.
21.
21 will hit. Damage?
8 points of
8.
damage.
You get him right between the shoulder blades, and as you do so, 2 things happen. One, the bottle shatters into pieces, and the shards stick in various portions between his shoulder blades. And 2, he lets out a deafening scream and kind of contracts his shoulder blades in, and you can watch as the pieces of glass kind of fall out like porcupine quills and hit the ground with wet splats as they're drenched in blood. He turns around to look at you, and he looks rough. When you hit him earlier, you thought you just knocked out a tooth, but you're seeing now his one eye is starting to swell closed. He's looking rough. With that, you watch as he drops a piece of porcelain and raises his fist and says, That's how you're gonna fight. And he's gonna make 2 unarmed strikes against you. First one will be a 16, and then that second one will be a dirty 20, so that one will just barely hit. He goes to swing at you the first time, throws a quick jab, and you duck underneath, and then as you come back up, you feel a nice solid uppercut to the chin for 4 points of bludgeoning damage. As he hits you in the chin, you bite down on your tongue, and you feel the blood start to fill your mouth. With that, it's your move.
So I still have the thing though, right? Or is it gone? My bottle.
You're shattered when you stabbed him in the back that last time.
Oh,
So now
damn.
you have no weapons.
Okay. Wait, can I use flurry of blows now with my?
Oh, yeah.
I think now he's gonna use flurry of blows.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
That's a crit. Wow.
Alright, and then the other 2.
16.
16 will hit, and then that last one.
A 15.
15 meets beats. That will hit.
Oh
Alrighty,
yeah.
damage. You can just tally all the damage together.
Okay. Wait for the crit though. Did I do that separately?
Yes, you would do the crit separately.
Okay. Okay, it's gonna be 19 points
Okay.
altogether.
That first hit is the critical one, so I need you to do a grievous wounds for that one.
Ooh, nice. 83.
That first
That's
hit,
pretty good.
he lunges towards you to make another swing, and you hit him right in the center of the nose, and you feel it kind of flatten under the weight of your fist. He clutches his hands over his face. I'll fucking kill ya. He moves his hands away, and he does a sharp exhale, and a fan mist of blood sprays out everywhere. He goes towards you again. You get a solid nut shot in, and he kind of hangs over. And with that final hit, boom, a solid uppercut to the chin. You hear a loud snap and a crack. He stands, staggers around, falls to his knees, and falls to his side. At 0 hit points, you knocked him out perfectly.
Oh wow.
You look past him, his body now unconscious on the floor in a pool of its own blood and saliva, and you see the person who ran away earlier to grab guards running back with 3 or 4 town guards, all of them holding spears.
I try to go run away now. You're gonna try to dip.
You can certainly try. Roll me acrobatics.
That is a 24. Very good.
You vault over one of the fallen tables and sprint into the oncoming foot traffic, pushing your way through. You hear the guards sprinting towards you, and now you have a choice. There's an alleyway to your left. It looks like it's a dead end, but you're not sure. You can continue on straight through the oncoming foot traffic, or you can hang a right and run into the street.
Oncoming foot traffic, yeah.
You keep pushing your way through the foot traffic. Hey, watch where you're going. I'm walking here. Ow, my purse. You're pushing your way through people.
Move out of my way.
You're
I have to
pushing your
go.
way through. You're fighting your way through the crowd. Roll me a stealth check. Let's see if you can lose them in the crowd.
So that is a that's a 17.
You hear one of the guards yell in the distance, "Where'd he go?" Another one goes, "Oh no, check that dumpster." You look behind you and see 2 of them go into that alleyway to the side. One of them goes, "I think he went that way," and runs into the street. Everyone just looks puzzled as you just push your way through, and you are able to, in fact, lose them as you sprint into the crowd. That will be it for Sushi's character introduction.
Oh yeah.